He might not change.
This place has a connection to Volsgard.
In that case, let's expect it to be this evening. In either case, we should expect it to be this evening.
Where are you bringing him?
To the bottom of the wailing pit in the dungeon. He should have a very difficult time climbing out of there.
Very well. And Iximus Kala beats you to the place where you're gonna bring Uker down into.
Mm-hmm.
How does she get through the statue?
No, she beats you to that building. She's not going through the statue.
Okay.
She's waiting kind of in the wings of that chamber, looking at you guys, between the trash pit and the place down. There's the statue. It's 600-pound statue is on top of the
Okay.
on top of the door. You push it out of the way.
Push it out of the way.
Like with one hand, push it out of the way.
Yeah, pretty much.
Use the secret word, which is Inner Sanctum and Celestial.
Yeah, all of you have to say Inner Sanctum, or you set off the alarm spell. I think Tencenter would just set it off.
Set off the alarm spell.
Yeah.
It goes ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, Iximus Kala can re-put the alarm spell off. It's not a big deal. Are you bringing Tencenter down into the inner sanctum, John?
Yes. Unless the horse physically cannot go there, horse comes.
No, you can lead the horse down the steps. Let me just see. Lokrik's not there. Oberon's not there. Azildan's not there. Things seem to be where you left it. Where you left them. Oh wait, Tencenter has been here. Were you riding Uruk Cho when you were down here fighting the
Uruk Cho?
Uruk Cho.
Uruk Cho, yeah.
So yeah, the golem is left in its exact spot. The lights are kind of where they were. Do you guys look at the statue of Atlas or the Ring of the Gods at all, or are you just ignoring that stuff for now?
For now, let's just ignore it.
You seem to think that the lights are where they were supposed to be. Then you look down this gaping hole that's 400 feet deep. About 200 feet down, there is this pillar of stone that starts, and then there's all sorts of trash down there, and bones of creatures and detritus and filth.
Okay. Uker will start climbing down.
Uker, could you leave your items here? Sorry, my friend. Actually, he just comes in and puts his hand around his knee, like on his knee.
Yep.
I'm really sorry that this is what's happening. Could have really been any one of us, but he just shrugs I'm sorry.
Uker will take off his gear.
Okay.
He's keeping one mutagen.
Where? I don't know what that is.
Are you hiding it from the party, or are you just?
We'll go with hiding it.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand.
I'll roll my sleight of hand.
Perception, as Uker is trying to keep a mutagen
It's a
on
weedy
hand.
little object.
Yep.
26.
Wow, okay.
Well, that means you got a pretty good perception, though.
Yay.
Yeah, if I can roll over 6, I can.
Okay.
34.
You do notice Lemio. Uker sliding a as he's taking off his gear, he does take a vial and puts it in his pocket.
Okay. Let's see if I can slide hand and take it out of his pocket. No,
That would be really funny.
I don't have sleight of hand. I can't pull it off.
Okay, but he has handed over his alchemy kit. I'm assuming it's all going into saddlebags on Tencenter.
Yep. And
Yeah. Okay, so Uker's gear, his
alchemy
weapons.
kit, armor, weapons,
Okay.
rings.
he says, Uker looks at you in the eye. Which one of us would you like to hold the charm? And then while he says that, he looks at your pocket and looks back at you. The pocket where you put the violin.
You're saying that you want to hold the charm.
No, it's me, or it has to be one of us. We're the only ones here.
The sword.
If I am to be left in the hole, do we need the charm?
I'm worried about you climbing out. Worried as in this, I think, will hold you down for maybe an hour. I've seen your strength, friend. Who are we kidding? This is not going to last for long.
You should run. I'll hand Lemmy the charm.
Alright.
Him I can reach. You maybe no.
Let me nods. Okay. So Lemmy's actually going to put out... put out the stone, the feather, and the charm. Put them in a little bag. So I'll have like a bag, a little bag, so that if I have to transform, I can just drop the bag, transform, and pick it up.
Got it. These are the gate keys out of Acropolis plus the charm of lading.
The gate keys
container. Got it.
Where is my stone? What, did you take my stone or no?
You used your stone. It's useless for you today. If you're a werewolf, you're not going to be able to teleport. You're not going to be able to get out of this place anyways. You don't have a key to get out of here. If you flip the lid and howl the notes, I will kick you in the balls.
Is Lemio saying that?
I guess I did. I guess I did. Kick you in the balls. That's what he does too.
Yeah, little shit.
Not too good with music.
I'm glad. Alright, okay. I can cast a fly on you and let you go down. As soon as you're down, yell, and I'll dismiss it. And what I'll do is actually, let's bring some food down for you. Alright?
So you give him the bag of food that Lokert packed for him?
Yeah.
And then
I'll cast fly so you can get all the way down. Here's
dark
a
down there.
Here, yeah. Here's
It's dark down there.
And here's my staff. Just take this off, and I just take the top
so it's
off.
a beautifully carved masterwork quarterstaff that on one end is has the continual light spell cast off of it. It just screams Lemio, like this kind of.
Please don't break it.
Uker's gonna go over to where one of the lantern frescoes is.
Okay.
And he's going to rip the thing out of the wall.
All right. Give me a strength check as you're prying the gem out of the wall. I guess just that.
I want the chunk of wall that the gem is in.
All right.
Yeah, he's not going to climb out of there.
As you're pulling out one of the stones.
53.
Nat 20. Yeah, you. There's this heavy
he's
stone
climbing out of this in
with
10 minutes.
With the gem stuck in it. You tap it. The light turns on. Okay, so you have I don't know, it's like a 15-pound brick with a continual light gem stuck in it.
All right, I'm going to go to my.
And I'm going to erase magical torch number 5. Basically, there's a.
I don't need a light spell. I've got my brick.
All right, Timmy takes.
And just make a note so that I don't replace it without you.
Magic light stone brick.
Marty, can I take the stuff that I've got that Uker's carrying for me and give it to Galith? Galith, could you carry this around for me?
All of Uker's gear is in 10 centers saddlebags right now.
Oh, all of it. Okay.
So if you've got stuff because you're weak that Uker was carrying, it's now in 10 centers bags.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay. Uker's gonna go to.
If Uker dies, we're gonna put his stuff back on his body and have the horse drag him out.
Treasure Uker.
Treasure PC. Oh, so bitter.
So Uker's gonna then go to the little jungle area, foresty place.
Okay.
And he is going to try to find the toughest piece of wood he can. The toughest tree or the toughest wood.
Chew toy?
Yup.
Okay, you do fly down into the place, and you're stepping amongst these really exotic plants from dozens of worlds.
I didn't put fly on them yet.
I climbed down.
You climb down?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm following him.
All right, you do find a chewy, rubbery wood.
If I don't think they're looking at me, I'm going to nod a little bit to see if it's
Yeah, in Uker form, you don't like the taste of it, but you don't know if you'll care.
Yeah.
It's a really chewy sort of plant.
I'll break off that piece and then maybe 2 other just random branches.
Okay.
Chuck them up.
You collect some wood to chew on.
Yep. And then we're going over to the storerooms.
The storerooms, okay. Yep.
Yep.
Oh, I grabbed the wrong group.
Oh yeah, this is hey Oberon, how you doing?
Hey, how'd you get here?
How did you guys get here?
Did they leave the lights on in that bathroom?
Which one?
Here?
When you moved the statue there, you left lights on in there. I guess you turned them off.
Yeah, I probably would turn them off.
Because otherwise,
Yeah.
Uker would have seen.
Just checking.
I turned them on because I couldn't see the statue as I was trying to move.
Actually, it would be Marty. Lemmy is gonna map out the lights, and he's gonna turn on certain ones, only certain ones.
Okay, go
And
ahead. Go ahead and turn them off. I think you have control over the lights. So Uker is going to gather some food, I'm guessing.
Food and a lot of booze, because
okay, you find a keg of ale and mead. Actually, ale and
Yep.
stout is what they had down here.
okay, I'm gonna grab a keg of each, and I'm gonna grab different food stuffs. I'm gonna wrap it all up in a big ass like tablecloth or whatever.
Yep. Do you tick off any of the things? Any of the abacus things, like what you're taking, or do you care?
I'll go tick the abacus.
Okay.
Thing.
You saw what Oberon was doing, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
I think this and this needs to be ticked off. All right.
I'll tick off like 8 man days worth of food for 3 days.
Okay. and 2 barrels of alcohol. Got it.
Yep. And gonna be a long few days.
Sorry.
I'm gonna wrap it all up in this sort of hobo sack with some twigs.
Sure. And you begin flying it. You begin flying it down.
Yeah, and I'll fly it down.
Okay, you fly down this 400-foot pit. You pass by. The creature that is in the center of the bubble along the shaft, and he's just looking at you. He's tapping his foot. He's got a raised eyebrow and this expression of annoyance. Like, really, none of you gonna help me, kind of thing.
Shut up, Christopher Walken.
He gives you like this what gives kind of.
What gives? I pull out. I'll get to the bottom, and then I'll show them me putting on the belt.
All right, so he puts on the belt. You do notice that the being in the center has looked over, and he's kind of trying to get a look down out of his bubble.
Yeah.
Looking down at Uker. And Uker's down at the bottom. Oh, it's filthy down here. There are like the remnants of dead people, but they've all kind of like rotted away, and they've been scattered by movement down here. You see the place where the golem fell down, and you see little bits of it still down here.
Uker's gonna start.
Gallus broken sword.
Yeah, there are broken weapons because those caryatid golems kind of smashed weapons. So you see the freshly broken sword plus other rusty bits. The water must go somewhere in this place, because otherwise this place might have over time filled with water.
Mm-hmm.
It's dank.
Yeah.
This is the type of place, Uker, where you wouldn't want to cut yourself and like roll around in it.
Well, it's probably gonna happen. We're gonna start pushing all this shit into a pile, like away, like cleaning a spot.
Wait, Marty, you said there's a huge air current here?
Yep.
Fuck.
Just makes a big fucking noise.
Okay, Lemmy's not gonna. He says, fuck. Are you down there?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna release the spell. I'm gonna dismiss the spell.
Okay. You feel the fly spell kind of disappearing because your stomach is no longer tingly like it happens when you're flying.
Whispers to Galeth. Ever wonder why there's a breeze in here?
Hadn't.
It just fucking occurred to me there might be another way out.
Uker starts making himself a
There could be, but you know what? I've seen
A
Uker
dry
climb.
patch of ground where you can.
I forgot hay! Throw down some hay.
Where the fuck am I gonna get you some hay?
There's a lot
Sure,
of
that pulls a hay thing, a twig out of his hat and throws it down. Make a bed out of that, you dick. Galeth, could you grab a bedroll, please?
You can use mine. I'll get you another one. I'll throw down my bedroll.
It's a bedroll.
Incoming!
Well, yeah, it eventually just catches the wind and lands in the garbage beside you. You do find a dry patch where you can spread out a bed and where it doesn't feel like you're sitting in so much filth.
Yeah.
I'm sorry again. Don't kill me when you get out.
You feel the gaze of the entity inside the center stop watching you.
Let's get closer to the exit. So he's just suggesting that we come to this side.
All right.
Okay, next to the shattered armored clay guardian that Uker helped smash and push over into this pit months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And
Take
then
a chunk of the clay golem uses as a pillow. Or
you're playing with a chunk of the clay golem that you found. And are you guys staying in this place, or are you leaving?
I think I'd like to stay and find out what happens.
Look, if soon things get bad, I can fly out of here. You're gonna have a harder time. I mean, you're gonna move fast and everything, but still, he can catch you. Careful is all I'm saying.
I'll be careful, but if he doesn't turn, then I don't think I want to leave him down here for 3 days.
And he's like, all right. Well, tell you what. Why don't you be outside and I can, like, actually screw it. Fine. Let's go. Do it. Do your thing.
Okay. Back at the night is drawing near and near. Back at Runeshod, where Oberon and Lokrik and Azildan and Bubtar Shabugamu, the half-orc jailer, I guess I'll switch to there. Night begins to fall. I gotta make sure I save this because I want to move everything again. Open. So one thing about map tools is that these maps are big, so you have to reload. And night begins to fall. Night falls. It is now clearly night. The sound of crickets. An evening wind. Lokrik shifts a little bit. He coughs. Mark, are you still there? Mark is a chandelier.
Oh shit, he's cursed.
Last name. Markalia.
Markapol.
Crazy Drago, what's up? Pepin Cloud, what's up?
Hey, Crazy
Richard,
Drago.
what's
Pivot
up?
Cloud. I know that Peachy was watching earlier.
She abandoned us.
Did she? No, she's still there. No, she did leave.
She's still there.
She abandoned us.
Richard makes
I don't know.
How's it going? Mark seemed to have disappeared. He's a chandelier. He's extremely stealthily. I don't think anything's happening. Says Lokrik. I think I'm going to be all right. Oh, thank the gods. Perhaps we should just keep you in there for this evening just to make sure. He's prisoner. He stays in. Well,
Sorry.
I wonder how the others are doing.
Let me out of here, you assholes!
Mark, you heard us, right? Yes? No? Maybe? You're on mute.
Thumb.
We
Yeah,
can't-
I'm sorry.
comes out
I did.
from
I did.
nowhere.
I missed the last 30 seconds.
So night has fallen. Nothing's happened. Oberon suggests that you keep Lokrik in the jail cell for the remainder of the evening, just to make sure.
All right. Zildin pulls out a big bone. Says, "Looks like I got you this for nothing."
You bought me bone marrow.
But no, you chew on it like a puppy.
Tear comes out of his eye.
For the marrow inside, right? That's how it works.
Sure, whatever.
I am a little bit hungry.
Yeah, we actually got people food for you. I feel fairly comfortable unshackling you for the time being.
No. Oh, he's prisoner. You cannot let him go.
Yeah, but he's not a prisoner. He's a guest.
Let's just wait a while longer. Let's get a couple of more hours in the evening. Just to be safe.
All right, fine.
Uker.
Yes, sir. Are they continuously watching me?
They have been sitting up there. You can see the light,
Okay.
their shadows moving around.
Alright.
Hey, Uker. Still Uker.
I thought Uker was the only werewolf. Well, Lokrik got bit by some of the lesser werewolves. Uker got bit by the mythic werewolf Grolph. They figured that the Wolfsbane tea that Oberon fed them might have solved Lokrik's problem, but Ukr's problem has Petra warned is much more serious.
Lokrik was also bit by werewolves, which we were told aren't infectious because they were male.
As infectious.
Yeah.
So they're taking precautions with Lokrik, but the precautions that they took for Lokrik, Lokrik can't probably bust out of a prison, even if he gets a boost to his strength. Any building in Runeshod is basically paper walls to Ukr. So this is why they've stuck him in this huge pit. Ukr, you're sitting there for a moment, and you feel really strange. It's kind of like something inside of you just sort of twerked and like you're having a heart attack.
He's twerking.
Twerking it.
He's twerking.
It's like your rib cage was all grinding, like changing and twisting. What is this that stands before me? You hear the same voice that was telling you to bring me weapons. And now Ukr's having visions of hundreds of different werewolves changing and slaughtering things on battlefields distant and near. You are a weapon. Ukr's visibly fallen over, and he's kind of having a conniption on the side. Like he's fallen over his left side, and his legs are kicking. Horrible noises are coming out of the moaning well as Ukr begins to change. And I have new tokens for Ukr in his new form.
Makeover!
It looks like I owe you 10 gold pieces.
Shit. Holy shit.
It's this super muscular wolf, black fur with a white underbelly. Oh, it's big. How big is Ukr as a man?
Ukr is currently a mere 6'6" and 365 pounds.
So he's like double the size of a normal man. So basically this wolf is double the size of a normal wolf. It is a very, very chunky, husky, pardon the pun. Or no, not pardon the pun.
Do you fucking see that?
Yeah, he gets up and you can hear like some of the ground and things that like were in his campsite cracking as the weight of the wolf and his change. There's fur and blood everywhere. Ukr, all you're seeing right now is red. The last thing that Ukr remembers is you are the weapon. And that voice coaxing you to become the weapon might inspire you to do something in a moment. I'm going to send a quiet note to Adam.
Oh.
Shouldn't have given him my bedroll.
You can hear this horrible breathing as you're gaining.
How far up is Zakander?
Zakander is 200 feet up.
Okay.
Okay, you notice that Ukr's now looking at. He's not carrying light anymore. He's left his light sources down below. I guess that hunk of rock and the torch that Lemmy gave him. You can see Galeth and Lemio.
Okay. Let's... How do I get out of here?
Good question.
Sleep through the erosion of several geological ages.
Good plan.
It's
very low effort.
Quick sniff of the perimeter of the... Quick check with the nose.
Okay. Give me a perception check. You now have scent.
Okay. Oh, roll 2.
Okay. You do find scent of 2. Yeah, it's dirty down here. So.
Well, it's I roll a 12. I get 12 with scent. It would be 16.
Yeah. You smell where the water goes.
Okay.
There is a grate down here.
Fucking newt.
Under some
Alright.
garbage.
Stupid. Right here.
Is there any way I think I could climb these walls as a wolf? Like
No.
my physical form?
Not as a wolf. You like DC 30 climb checks as a wolf. It probably becomes DC 38.
Okay, that starts to get to... are my abilities the same, or have they changed at all?
Yeah. Let me look at. I made notes. There we go. Mythic werewolf curse.
Fuck. Me next.
Uker now in all forms gains a +2 wisdom and a -2 charisma.
Okay. That's +2 on the perception check.
+1.
This one.
+1, yeah.
You gain the shape changer subtype, and you maintain your mythic subtype. Your mythic rank is replaced. Your mythic tier is replaced by a mythic rank of equal ability. You keep your base mythic abilities, including your ability score, mythic feats, and basic mythic abilities. However, you temporarily lose access to your mythic path features.
Okay.
Your mythic path features are replaced by this. And I'm going to paste some stuff.
So, display of strength is a general one, so that one still functions?
No, and those are path abilities. It does not function.
Okay. Okay. It was from the universal tree.
Nope. Because instead of those powers, you gain other things.
Okay.
Spider climb at will. Who knew?
Spider climb. I'm just gonna. I can't copy the whole page there, but I will copy the parts that he needs to see. Your ability score increases. You gain low light vision and scent. You add 2 to your strength and 2 to your con. And then your base dex and con raised to 15 because a wolf's dex and con are better than Uker's.
Okay.
There's now a page under characters called Mythic Werewolf, and you can go have a look. You can have a look at the rest of the things that are there. Your animal speed right now is 50. But you do know that you can change into something that has thumbs, something that you can climb easier with. And the voice saying, "You are the weapon," is rolling around in your hands as this entity is showing you how to change into hybrid form.
Okay. Let's get thumbs. Thumbs are awesome.
There's a bone popping sound as Uker takes a let's see what action this is. I believe it's a full round, but let me check.
Might be a standard full round is for trying to be a human. I don't know.
It depends on the type of werewolf you are. I don't know, mythic werewolves probably have their own BS. But I know that natural werewolves change faster than infected ones.
Yep. I think it's a standard, but let me double check that.
So the Bloodthirster Rage Power stuff, I assume it's always the same one?
It's a full round action.
Full round action? Okay, so for accessing new Rage Powers, it's always the same Rage Power, I assume.
Yep, you pick one.
Okay. That's interesting. Let me take a quick peek. And my next Rage Power is at 8. Okay, good.
Okay, Booker is now, he has the look of this massive creature. He is so bulky. His face is kind of squat. He almost looks like more like a bear than he does like a werewolf. But he's got Uker's basic shape and outline, that kind of like really thick strength. And he's now standing there with these clawed hands, and this this powerful looking snout. Now, this was a form of change. Let's figure out how many con checks it took Uker to change to his hybrid form.
Okay.
The DC's 10.
Natural 20.
Okay, so the first one. You can feel that while you feel that you now have thumbs that are good for climbing. You do have a form that's good for climbing.
I'll take a crack at climbing that wall. If it fails, we'll try to break out through the bottom.
Okay. So can you point to the place along the wall where you're going to climb?
I remember. I have memories, so I am.
You have the
to...
briefest of memories.
Okay.
Flashes in your animal hate.
I am going to basically hide against the bottom in the darkness where
he lopes, almost half crawling on all fours. The furry Uker form lopes into the darkness, and then climb check. The DC to climb this is 30.
Okay. I don't have my climber's kit, and I don't have a magical ring that lets me climb. So this is actually somewhat challenging.
What are the people up top doing?
Do you think he'll understand us? Do you think he's in control? What the fuck was that? That wasn't Wolf.
I wouldn't expect so.
Don't get going.
I think we'd better leave.
Yeah, you can hear scratching along the wall.
Uker! Uker! You're one of our friends! Control yourself!
He decides that the wall is probably not the right way.
Uker, stay where you are!
Sneak over to the well.
Are you holding the charm when you say that?
Oh, I'm not. Actually, no, I am. The charm is in the bag.
Yep.
You might want to get the charm out.
Indeed. I grab the charm.
Okay. You can see Uger on the edge of the light.
Is he?
You use it.
Is he on the
Stop moving! I yell it. Stop moving!
He's just moving around. You can see him now digging in a bunch of trash.
It has no effect.
You're yelling, "Stop moving!"
Yeah.
You
Piece of shit charm. He throws it over.
know, I gotta look at the range.
400 something feet away.
Yeah. Okay, it's not working. You can give me a spellcraft check DC 25 to kind of understand why it might not be working.
Why it's not working?
Uker, you find this metal grate. It looks really, really strong, like somebody like engineered it really well, and it will be a squeeze for a medium-sized creature.
I'm going to pull the gate out.
You're gonna pull the gate out?
Yes.
Okay. A masterwork grate with special metals of really good construction, probably a DC 30 strength check to lift out.
Shame.
It's not
42.
working.
42.
Crit.
You guys hear this, and he's down there, and you can see this grate above his head, and he's even in his werewolf form, he does a little bit of a little pump in the air, and then he flings the thing off to the side like he's angry at the grate, and now he's looking down this dirty ancient sewer hole.
We gotta get. Hey, welcome the shiny one. We're in the problem right now. We gotta get outside, see where the fuck that leads.
I want to grab the glowy stone.
Hey, that's mine.
He goes and he grabs the glowy staff as well.
Puts it in his mouth.
Yep.
Okay. Oh,
should
you
probably
smell
get
the
going.
smell of sweet rabbit flesh. You really like the smell of this flesh. This would smell so good to eat. And by rabbit I mean gnome.
Let me. Yes.
And you also know there's this little kind of thing in your mind. You also know that there's a big flying chicken thing up there. And by chicken I mean lawful good quaddle.
Yes. Chicken.
And
Kentucky Fried Quaddle.
Then there's all the horse blood you can drown it all down with, kind of like gravy. And by that I mean Paladin's Warhorse.
And then there's a crab riding it that you can just crack open and drink the juices out of.
We're gonna.
The guy in the bubble does lean over and he's just having a look like this is the first entertainment he's had in a very, very long time, and he's looking
In
down.
the bubble, he's going.
Yeah. Let the shit begin, guys.
Okay,
we get out of there.
Jump down the sewer. And,
well, no, this is a squeeze for a medium-sized creature, so you've got to wiggle down through this thing. You need to make 3 escape artist checks to get out of this.
Even with the gate gun?
What's that?
Even with the grate gun?
Yeah, the grate was covering this, and now you've got a tight squeeze, like you're tunnel ratting your way through an icky old sewer.
Okay. Would this be easier in wolf form? Do I know?
You probably don't know,
Okay.
maybe, but
okay, we'll do this.
it's still kind of the same DC.
Okay.
Escape artist checks is what I want.
I got a 12 on the first one.
Okay, so you make no progress. Those up top realize what he's doing. He's trying to stick his head and push out, and you basically get this werewolf upside down trying to push his way.
Okay, Lemmy turns into a. Actually, hold on. What's the range?
Meanwhile, back in Runeshod, you guys are like feeding
Locric.
some pablum, some like.
When we get back, guys, it's going to be. This was really hard work, guys. We had to feed him, and then he spit up on himself. When we all get a rag.
What do you mean?
And then he had to
come back?
pee.
It's going to be fucking blood-soaked Uker coming back to say hello to them.
Fuck me. I was hoping to tighten the spot he's trying to go through, but I cannot do that.
Okay, so you were thinking about spells and that sort of thing? Okay,
I was thinking...
next round. Go ahead, Uker.
Shit.
DC 15 escape artist checks to squeeze down the small, slimy hole.
There we go.
Okay, Uker, you no longer see him. You can see light coming into the hole and kind of like shadowy movement, but he's climbed down into some crevice.
We can't see him anymore?
Nope. You can see the light, but he's
Holy
disappeared
shit.
into the floor.
Even that spell doesn't work. Fuck. Let's get out of here! Let's get out of here! Let's get out of here!
Yeah, it's the best line from Army of Darkness. Let's
Get out of here! We got to go for the gate. There's nothing we can do right now. He's gonna get free. Let's go. Don't fuck with this, John. Don't fuck with this, Gallet. Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, so you guys are going?
Yeah, I'll jump on Gallus. I'll like Gallus grab
Okay.
me.
Are you closing the secret passageway when you get up to Acropolis, or are you just riding out to try to flee?
We'll close the secret passageway.
Okay.
Now go as fast as you fucking can.
Uker, give me 2 more escape artist checks.
Anyways, I'm just gonna book it for the exit.
I make it, and I don't get stuck,
Okay.
but I don't make it.
Don't make any progress. And then your last one.
One more time. I make it.
Okay, so you make yourself to, after a while, you make yourself to a drainage pipe that is leading out over the side of Acropolis. As Lemmy and Tensender and Galith are galloping through the ancient stones of Acropolis.
Coming out of this fucking hole. I knew it. I was like, what's that connected to? Never mind. Important.
What, this thing?
Yeah. I was like, that's a weird spot to have. Drainage.
Well, it is 400 feet down. He might actually be coming out of some back end.
Coming out of the back.
But we've got Uker.
The anus of Acropolis.
Galith and Lemio are speeding through the ancient
galloping.
cobbles, and you make your way to the gate where the pavilion is. All you can hear in the distance, like on the other side of Acropolis, is finally Uker. You see what are these strange lights in the sky, and for all intents and purposes, for you in your blood red state, all the things in the sky are the moon. And you begin to howl.
Faster, 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 faster.
Yeah, you guys ride Tensender hard. He's got a nice glistening sweat underneath his armor. As you ride to Pavilion, are you opening the gate?
I believe Lemio is the gate opener in this case.
Yeah, I pull the out of the bag. I pull the charm, the feather in the stone.
Okay.
It doesn't open. Shit!
No, the gate opens.
Through we go.
And through
Here
you
we go.
Roll
Get ready.
5d6.
Get ready to charge anything that comes out of there.
5d6. All right.
Yep.
How many seconds?
27. That's
You
not a good one.
fuck!
Okay,
You
that's 27 rounds. The gate will remain open. Now, Uker, can you climb DC 20 climb checks, 200 feet of which? How long does that take you to climb?
Well, let's just see. Assuming we're trying to be somewhat frugal with our power, I use steam, so I can just climb.
Let me just grab Uker's minis.
So it'll be 4 rounds.
4 rounds? Okay, so that's 23. Plus it took them some rounds to get out of here, so... Okay. And 1 round to activate. So you find yourself here, Uker, on the map. Here being where I'm pointing on Acropolis.
Oh, I'm way north. Okay, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, you went out through a sewer and you kind of ended up kind of on this backside of the backside of
Okay.
At least we'll smell you coming.
and then you howled at the night, and then you can start moving. You know where your tasty treats are heading. But you just know they're gonna run, just like prey. They're running.
I am going to turn into a wolf to move faster.
Yep. So full round action to turn into wolf. Apparently, wolf form is the easiest to turn into.
Okay.
It's a DC 10 Constitution check to turn.
10.
Okay, you
I
are
think
able.
they gave me this magic belt that has become.
Right. You turn into a wolf as a full round action, and then you begin to move. Now this looks
At
like difficult
60.
terrain, so let's see.
Barbarian wolf.
And then this is half speed.
So that means...
So you move 1. Are you just moving along the side until you find like a road, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's willing to just fucking leap
1
to get down
2
quick.
3 4 rounds 5 and a leap. Give me an acrobatics check.
Okay.
So during all this crap, I'm heading for the stones. I don't know it.
We can't.
No,
We can't let him leave.
he's also heading the same direction you guys were. So there is a. I'm catching up in rounds.
Galeth, we cannot leave.
Is this a jump check?
Yep.
Okay.
2 of them, in fact.
Why can
So
why can we not leave?
24 and a 36.
Okay, 7 rounds after exiting. That's a total of 10 rounds. That's 10 rounds from the time that you guys decided you're leaving. That was 2 rounds up, and then 1 round to close it, and then
27 rounds to...
well, 27 rounds is how long the gate is opening.
Oh, shit.
It's probably 1 round to get outside, which is 4, and then running throughout the courtyard is where you're going to make a lot of time. What is Tensender's movement?
50, even while carrying people.
Okay, so 1,
Does he have the run feet?
Correct, he does.
2,
So 250. So he moves at 250, Marty.
4, 5, 6. Opening the gate is 7, 8 rounds, and Uker at 8 rounds is approximately here. So basically, he got it all the way to the building number 24 by the time you guys then opened the gate.
Great.
Now we'll go round by round. So Uker, you can now run. What's your running speed?
My move speed's 60, so my run speed's 240, which is 120 on this map.
Right, so Uker. Oh yeah, it's half speed. So
right. Should probably recalculate my.
I am thinking it ends up being that we
1,
were
2,
tied.
3. Yeah,
Just double whatever my rounds were.
Uker's howl was actually close by.
Oh, wonderful.
All right, Uker, just as the crow flies, you've got 700 feet of movement before you reach the gate.
Which is
Okay.
double that, technically. But
Which is double that. So it's 700 becomes 1400.
Yep.
Which becomes 7 rounds, 8 rounds.
Yep. So that means they have 7 rounds on the other side of the pavilion.
So what you guys doing?
Yep. You guys cross
Mary
through the gate.
suggests buffing.
We can't all leave because you brought your horse. Take my stone. You leave.
what are you going to do?
At least I can fly. And I'll try to use the charm of lading, send him back.
I'm not going to leave you here.
I'll fly. I can stay alive for a long time. I'll stay away from him.
Wait, did you guys do the math wrong for your tokens?
What tokens?
I personally think I might just take the math wrong, but that's fine. That's why
You mean with the carry? We can only take
Yep.
3 creatures.
So 7 rounds. Go ahead, John. This is on the Acropolis map, or the Pavilion map. Go ahead and move 7 rounds as you guys are talking. I guess.
What math are you referring to, by the way?
We're now on the Pavilion map.
Ancient Pavilion.
Yeah, but what math were you referring to? Transportation?
Don't worry about it. It was just Marty trying to figure something out.
Yugi? I give him my stone.
So that's
I
one.
give him.
No, you're going to come with me.
And what if he kills people? Will you forgive him and not kill him?
Who's he gonna kill over here? There's no one here.
Okay, so this is not. This is Vosgard, Vosland. I mean, right now. You can climb down.
You suspect that this is Vosgard.
Vosgard.
Oh, Jesus.
That's what I'm saying. There's nothing we can do.
Okay,
Gallet.
never mind. I'm going back.
Gallet. No.
So I
Gallet.
All right, so that was a 2 or 3 rounds of movement, and then 1 round back is 4. Lucre is 3 rounds away, running in animal form. And then I think at this point in time, your brave friend Ixamiskala is going to play the guard. Ixamiskala is not going to let Uker leave. She will get a surprise
Goodbye,
round
Ixamiskala.
because she is sitting in the ethereal plane right now, as per ethereal jaunt.
Haha.
Shit.
Hey, where the fuck? Oh shit.
And
Lemmy's taking air elemental form, by the way, flying up.
let me see. If Uker in werewolf form can have a good day against Ixa. What would she do?
Tastes like chicken.
Lemmy said attack his mind multiple times.
Yep, but she's a sorcerer and has a few spell-like abilities. She may not be able to. Okay. So Uker, she has to wait until she's, I believe, Scorching Ray. Is a close spell. So Galloth is turned around by this point in time. Uker is 3 rounds away. You had the conversation. Uker then does a full-out run and is now 2 rounds away. What is Lemio and Uker doing back in?
Galloth. So I put the stone into your hand, and I fly up.
I'm gonna cast.
No, leave. I'm going to use the charm on him. If he comes through here, I'll send the charm on him.
It didn't
And
work
trap.
last time.
I don't know why, but I'll try it again. It worked on It worked on you before. It should work on him.
I'm not going to take that chance.
But there's nothing. Galloth, travel away. Don't give him a target. He's not going to stop till he takes you down.
Okay, so
Are
you
you
guys
going to
have
kill Uker?
Cast Divine Favor on self.
you guys have
Do not.
You guys have argued for 6 rounds, and Galloth has, or for 6 seconds, and then Galloth cast a spell on himself. So 1 round away, Uker.
Lemmy's flying up.
You've run right up to the pavilion. You had to slow down because you have to kind of go up the steps and that sort of thing. And this is where the surprise round happens. So sitting on top of the pavilion, 30 feet up, the coiled snake that you know tastes like chicken with the beautiful with the beautiful wings. Ixamiskala warps out of this ethereal plane. You were kind of surprised because you didn't even sense her, and then these reddish beams start coming out of her eyes and striking you for fire damage. Let's see if she
I'm
can.
flat-footed.
Yeah, you are flat-footed and running, so you're kind of denied your dex, I believe.
Well, I'm a barbarian, so I would be denied my dex from not knowing she's there, but running denies my dex.
And I think at her level she only gains 2 of these things. So
1 out of each eye.
AC 28 and AC 20.
Yeah, those both touch.
Fire damage for 36.
Okay. I don't have any fire resistance.
As she tries to stop you, she made her surprise round. And where is Uker's other mini? Did we drag it all the way over there, or no? We didn't.
Where's my Ulf?
Where's
my Ulf?
Where's your Uker Ulf?
Here's my Ulf.
Oh, there's the real one. Okay, I'll roll this one.
Murder the traitor.
Okay, so it's initiative at this point in time. I believe we need to roll initiative between 4 different people.